John Dami made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Can somebody tell me where do I go? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. It don't look like a place I know. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Should I go left? Which way? Should I do right? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. 'Cause this don't look like no place that I know.
Try to imagine you used to seeing your mother. You could call on your biggest brother, but now you can't even touch him. Hey, listen, this shit get ugly. This is a difficult subject. You know when this shit is real, and you really wishing it was. I really suffer, cause I don't know which way to go. I'm trying to find my way, but I think that my GPS is broke. So if you see me on the road, looking lost or looking gone, pimpin', I'm just trying to find my way home. This shit is hard when you alone, and ain't nobody picking up the phone. Try your best, but it's hard to be strong. And being weak, I don't condone. So I let my music keep me in the zone. And ask my father to come see me when I'm wrong. I know he won't leave me alone. Just know the pain coming near to go. But when the blessings come, just know they overflow. But never break or never fold. But just keep your faith, and if you know, you know. But you gotta keep your eyes on the road.
Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Can somebody tell me where do I go? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. It don't look like a place I know. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Should I go left? Which way? Should I do right? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. 'Cause this don't look like no place that I know. It's kinda hard to see the trail through the mist. Misdirection got me all in my feelings and shit. It's not too long that I've been dealing with this shit. Started about the age of 31. Every year a different chapter, I ain't done. It just begun. Man, this shit is manifesting that I can't attest to. If they won't give you shit, just take your just due. As I let my intuition guide me, the only one that got me. Fuck that little bitch, she thotty. She tried to break a man, but I bounced back like good dope. She tried to break a man, but I ain't fall for that. Nope, she can't understand. Nothing can come between me and Skrilla. She can't understand. I found her in the gutter. Should've left her where I found her at. Tryna save a hoe. Every man did that before, but now I see which way to go. I seen that shit clear as day. Hey, shit, that's just life though. That's how it goes. Thoughts from the author up on this road. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Can somebody tell me where do I go? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. It don't look like a place I know. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Should I go left? Which way? Should I do right? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. 'Cause this don't look like no place that I know.
Yo, what's happening? What's going on, my brother? Once again, what's good? What's good in this thing? Another great day to be alive. Like my pops say, man, another day on top of the ground is another great day, man.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to the people in the building. We got Miss T in the building. Marley 13. D Love. Appreciate y'all for sliding through.
Yeah. So we got a few what's good to the people, peace to the people once again. We got a couple topics definitely we're gonna touch on tonight.
Most definitely.
Which way, what you want to start off with, boss? We got two topics, both of them kind of, I think it's gonna be a crazy one.
It don't matter, man. Either one is fine with me. You want to go ahead and start with the top 20?
I kind of want Crucial to be here for that because I know it. You know, Crucial say he coming through, say he on the way. So
Okay,
I think I want to have my brother Crucial up here for that one.
that's a bet. That's a bet.
Add
We'll hold off.
to the discussion. What's up?
Yeah, we'll hold off and we'll do the second one, which is still great commentary you're gonna get from me because I got some things to say about it because it's my first time seeing it. So yeah.
Yeah, and I just seen about two. We watched basically backstage. We watched 2 minutes of it. It's an 8-minute video. We're gonna break down this police footage. It's a police chase that happened. It was uploaded about 3 days ago. Detroit man leads Michigan police on a chase before crashing and stealing the pursuing officer's cruiser. Damn, so I didn't know that part. Florida man, I don't know. That's over your way, man. Them boys be tripping.
Look, man, they crazy all over the world, man. And I think a lot of it got to do with this damn heat.
You know, we kept talking about that, the heat, man. When shit, it's like once it heat up in the South, and even heat up in the Midwest, man. Like Chicago get hot. KC, I know KC used to get up in the hundreds, and sometimes that'll be the highest it go though. It'd be like 98 sometimes. Like, but when this heat hit, man, people act different. That heat affect people differently, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a scientific fact that heat do increase the violence because that heat it gives you an attitude, man.
Right.
Yeah, you be walking through the goddamn, you be walking through the neighborhood and see a mother. What the fuck is you looking at? It's too hot to be looking at me like that, bro.
Right. Too hot for this shit, though. Fucking with me. Yeah, so let me share this. And Dot even took it further. He said some shit. He was like, summertime, that be the season, people start cheating and shit in relationships and start looking at, then he said wintertime, that's, they call it cuffing season, February, January, December and shit, all the gifts and shit. So even in that aspect, I can kind of agree with that as well. Like summertime, what's a hot girl summer and all that bullshit. Then motherfucking December come around and it's cuffing season. Like what? We just changed like that?
Everybody fall in love when it's cold. You want somebody to
cold.
cuddle with. You want to cuddle, nigga. Goddamn, storm with me, goddamn it.
Right.
Miss T say stay home. Well, I mean, you got to go outside sometimes. You can't stay in the house all the time. And I'm the one who love to stay in the house, but man,
even you still get out sometime.
Like today, bro. I deleted my comment from the day. But I was in the goddamn store, man, and I don't know. I think it's an issue that I have personally. I think it's a sickness. I'm dead ass serious.
I think I know what you're about to say.
I walked in the goddamn store, and the store was damn near empty. It's a big old store.
Right.
I went in there for some goddamn cracklings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just so happened somebody come in the store shortly after me, him and his daughter, and I'm like, okay. He happened to come down the same aisle I was in. I said, there's no fucking way in hell he's going to stop where I'm at.
Right.
That's what he did. He stopped with that too. I was like, oh, fuck, Lord. Okay. You know what? I better just move because I know my attitude. So I walked around to another aisle. Totally different aisle. This motherfucker did the same thing, bro. I got so mad, bro. What I went in the store for, I ain't even get it. I just left. I said, man, fuck this shit. Why the fuck are you behind me, bro?
Hey, real shit, that shit, I don't know. That shit happened, though.
That shit aggravates the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah. All right. Okay, it's up there. Yeah, so we gonna break this footage down real quick, man. This shit, I just see, like I said, we just seen 2 minutes of it. We was like, all right, let's go ahead and do this shit. Once again, the panel's there. If anybody, want to come up, we can do that. Crucial K say coming through, so we're gonna do the billboard with the bro. But this shit here, man, this shit was wild, man. Let me go. Why they put that man picture up? They got.
How's it going, guys? Hey, Dennis. Hey, hate to be the one to tell you this, but it sounds like you got a warrant available. Okay. You have your ID on you? I'm sorry? Okay. Do you have anything on you? Okay. Why don't you step out of the car until we can identify you?
Officer McCarty politely asks Gilder once again to step out of the vehicle.
Hello? Don't step out, man. Yeah, reach. Unbuckle your seatbelt and step out of the vehicle.
He patiently waits for Gilder, but instead of stepping out of the car, he pushes the driver
Stop the car,
and
man!
hops behind
Stop
the wheel,
car!
forcing Officer McCarty to draw his weapon.
Okay, so you sit, you know, put yourself in the shoes of this policeman. You in front of this vehicle. You pulled your gun. The dude then hopped in the driver's seat. I'm just trying to.
I mean, you pointing that gun at him for a reason, right?
Right, he pointing the gun at, for a reason in
That's
front
a
of
warning.
him. Right. So, do you think it was warranted to pull the gun out?
To pull the gun out?
Right. The initial pulling the gun out, he pushes the driver out of the vehicle, and then so that's an action right there. So, do you feel at that point that it's warranted to pull that gun out?
I mean, it looks like the driver is behind the wheel.
Right. He pushed him out, and he got behind the wheel, and there's an actual point where I seen his hands on the wheel, like he about to go.
You damn right. It's warrant because I'm standing in front of this is a deadly weapon at this time, bro. This vehicle is now turned to a deadly weapon, and he can use it as such. So now, if this car start coming at me, which I done warned you, stop the car. You're not listening. Now it's just like you got a gun pointed at me. So if this goddamn gun go off, bitch, I'm shooting. That's me.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Car! Stop the car! Stop it! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop it!
Officer McCarty is now on the hood of the moving vehicle.
Put on goddamn brake!
This dash cam from another police unit captures the dangerous scene.
Put on the brake! Stop the car! Stop the car, man! Jesus Christ!
The car races by with Officer McCarty clinging desperately to the hood. As Gilder hits the gas.
Dumbass.
As the car whips around the corner, the pursuit vehicle follows. The whole time, Officer McCarty miraculously hangs on. But when Gilder hits a ditch, McCarty's action hero performance comes to an abrupt and painful end. The trailing police unit is also no match for the ditch, getting stopped dead in its tracks as Gilder takes off, leaving both officers behind.
I have 1050 in a ditch. I need medics to my location. I have Officer McCarty down.
But Officer McCarty isn't concerned about his own well-being. He has one thing on his mind.
I'm okay, man. Go get him. I'm all right. Sure? You good? Go get him.
And get him, they did. Police later caught Gilder after he stole a second vehicle in Chicago Heights, Illinois. As for Officer McCarty, he suffered a broken vertebrae when he fell off the speeding car, but earned the respect of all those who saw his actions.
Earn the respect of This is next level right here. That's what what you got.
Let me say this, because we done seen these type of situations happen before where the car actually is trying to go around the officer. and we seen the officer shoot anyway. In this case,
Oh, that's a good point. That's
in this
a good
case,
point.
he drove directly at him. Now, looking in the comments, I see D Love say, "Why did he roll off?" But first, let's go down here to Miss T Zone. She said he had great restraint, but why did he jump on the hood? Well, let me tell you why I think he jumped on the hood. The guy slow rolled up to him, right? Like he wasn't going to really take off. So as he got to the officer kneecaps and kept slowly pushing forward, the officer climbed on top of the fucking hood. Like, stop. At that point, now you on this hood, and he revving up that fucking engine. Night. I gotta off you, my nigga. I gotta off
but, you. And the thing is, where's that part at, man? He on top of it's like, come on, man. This right here, just what what do you think would possess, or is it, I don't know, like, that's why I say only certain people can be police officers. Like, what is controlling this man's mind to keep him on, like D-Love say, why ain't he just roll off, you know, because at this moment, if this man got a wife, if this man got kids, he's not thinking about any of that. And we know what police officers get paid, right?
Right.
We know what they get. Like, I can see if they, he's $250,000 a year or some shit like that. But these police officers are not making that by a long shot.
Well, first, let me ask you, what would you have done at this point right here?
This point, I can't answer that question, because as soon as he started inching the car towards me, I would have got off to the side and been thinking about how to get in my vehicle and, I guess, pursue to some certain extent. But I would be a terrible policeman, because I'm not doing certain shit.
So with that being said, understandable. But let's think about what's going to happen.
You hold on, you cut out.
Okay, my fault. Let's think about what's going to happen. If you move to the side and let him go, now you got a high-speed chase, and now you got other people's lives in danger. Because why? You didn't want to put an end to this shit while you had the opportunity to. Right. Now, I give this cop credit for his restraint on not killing this man.
Right.
But at the same time, you stayed on top of that hood where he could have killed you.
So, okay. So let's go down that. Let's go down that rabbit hole. And it's not really a rabbit hole. It's just a, expression. But so say he shoots him and it ends right here at this screenshot we looking at. Say it ends it right here, like Miss Harris say, bust the cap. What if he would have did that? What if he would have did that right here? Would he have been wrong?
No, he's well within his rights. He's well within his rights.
Well, you cut out again.
Damn, I'm cutting out.
I heard he's well and then it stopped.
Hold on, let me bring my mic to me. Hold on. I was like, he's well within his rights.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You good. It was just a little pause in there.
Yes, it's starting to storm here. So if something happens while I pop off, it's the storm. It's a storm popping off right now, but we should be good.
Damn. Okay, but yeah. So you said basically he's well within his rights,
right? Because it's remember I said that vehicle went from a vehicle to a deadly weapon,
right?
And we know the cops have the right to shoot you and use deadly force if you take that vehicle and charge at them, which he wasn't going fast at this point, but at the same time, now I'm on your hood. You can hurt me, and you know that, but you don't care. So why would I care if I bust a cap in your ass?
All right. That's only all right. And I agree with that, as far as what would lead back to the initial question, what would possess? And the word possess I'm using strongly because I feel like this man on this hood is possessed right now. He's possessed in the I think some of these police, and I hate to answer my own question, but I think some of these police, like, it's kind of like some clout involved, because you hear what the guy who's narrating said. He got the accolade of what he did in all of this. I think some of that kind of comes into play. It's like this posturing of policemen where some of them, they feel like, you're gonna get a badge. It's like a badge of honor to do something wild like this for the greater good of humanity. Like, that's how I feel.
So you think that's why this man is on top of this hood, bro?
Yes, he wants a medal of honor. It's like and I know police don't. That's just another figure of speech. I know you get that in war, but I think that's how they approach this. And a lot of police are military men, so I think they kind of approach some of these things like, oh, this is my shot to really such and such, and I'm trying to make captain or some shit. Like, so they do this type of shit. I can't think of no other reason. Can you think of another reason what would possess this man to be on his knees on this traveling vehicle?
Well, I would say what would possess him to get on his knees on this vehicle and shoot. But I don't know why the fuck he did not shoot and took this ride where we seen what happened to him. That was just fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you know you in a fucked up position. It's like the little meme that says, "This is when he knew he fucked up." Like, shoot,
right?
Nigga, shoot. Like, what
you see how fast? You see how fast he's zooming, right? Like right now, he's probably hitting like 40, 50, and he on the gas with it. His legs hanging off the side and all that shit. Like, golly.
You hear him like, oh shit, yeah, nigga, yeah. You should have shot. Now you in a fucked up position where you gotta hold on. You can't shoot. You can't shoot now because you gotta hold on to this vehicle and try to stay on top without falling off and hurting yourself, which you heard what happened to him. If he would have shot, hey, I wouldn't have been mad at him. I sure wouldn't have been mad at him.
MC in the building. What's good? What's good?
D-Love say crash dummy of the year.
Right. It's like, what? It's just looking at it, it's like, and I'm guessing because of where the footage stopped, I'm gonna pick it up where we had stopped at before, but I'm guessing from where the footage stopped at, which was around it's around right here. I'm about to unmute it.
But when Gilder hits a ditch, McCarty's action hero performance comes to an abrupt and painful end. The trailing police unit is also no match for the ditch, getting stopped dead in its tracks as Gilder takes off, leaving both officers behind.
I have 1050 in a ditch. I need medics to my location. I have Officer McCarty down.
But Officer McCarty isn't concerned about his own well-being. He has one thing on his mind.
I'm okay, man. Go get him. I'm all right. Sure? You good? Go get him.
And get him, they did. Police later caught Gilder after he stole a second vehicle in Chicago Heights, Illinois. As for Officer McCarty, he suffered a broken vertebrae when he fell off the speeding car, but earned the respect of all those who saw his actions.
Earn the respect of all those. So, yeah.
Play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, bro. I'm sorry.
Because imagine when he was going 60 miles an hour and the dude just hit the brakes. What would happen on the concrete?
I mean,
and kept going. Do. Like, he could have rolled over him, anything, man. But
yeah, it could have turned out totally different.
Man.
Helping bring the wanted fugitive to justice.
Yeah, I can't see it, man. I can't see it. I cannot see it. I think they're doing way too much. And another thing, when it comes to high-speed police chases, I think it might be another one on here. Say next clip start. I don't know if we don't do that, but okay, Crucial K in the building. What's good? Crucial K in the building.
What's happening?
What's happening then?
What's good, Crucial K?
Just up in this piece, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that shit. That's what I was saying. When it comes to them high speed police chases, from what I've heard, it seemed like when it comes to high speed police chases, police are trying to be more responsible about not just chasing anybody anytime because of the loss of life that can happen after they chasing them. And I think that's the route you got to take on this, man. You can't just jump on the hood. I don't know. Did you see the footage, Crucial, or are you just popping in?
You on mute?
I seen it.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know how different or what I guess what was your thoughts on that on the footage we watched?
I mean, shoot. He like Bo said, lucky he didn't shoot him. Shoot, I probably would have shot his ass. Shit.
Exactly.
I probably would have shot. Riding on that bitch, he probably was going about 50. Looked like it. At least 45. Yeah, I'd have shot him to get up out of there, but to stop that car.
Damn right.
Shot the tire or something.
Well, if you going 45, shit, once you shoot him, then the car that could actually, I'm thinking about it now, that could actually be more dangerous than actually just rolling the fuck out. Like, because if you shoot the car and he stopped steering the bitch, then shit, it's telephone pole, transformers, all type of shit on the side of the road. He could have swerved off and boom, hit some shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't have made it past 15 miles per hour if I was on that hood, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it wouldn't even got that.
Right. Once you hear him hit that gas, it's right. I feel that.
I'm sorry. God bless your soul, but it's a wrap, pimp.
But yeah, we got Crucial K in the building, man, and we did that first one, kind of, wait till you get up here to kind of get into these meat and potatoes one time.
Mm-hmm.
This list we got, I think, boss, you got the list up. So Billboard, with these lists, when it comes to these top 20 anything, when it comes to music, I'm always kind of skeptical about it just because it's all opinion based. But I think maybe 3-4 months ago, DJ Academics put out a top 20 hip hop artist list, and we was talking about it. And at the end of the day, we was like, man, fuck DJ. Who is DJ Academics to be, sitting here debating his list? So, but now we at this current point, Billboard's actually put out a top 20 rap groups list. And we're gonna chop it up a little bit about this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw this list up here now. This is the Billboard list. This is not our list.
Billboard, right? Yes. So
hopefully y'all can see this. Let me take this little banner from scrolling.
Yeah, take that off.
Yeah, I want y'all to see it all.
Ooh, them New York niggas gonna be mad at this list, bro.
Hey, I ain't hear not one argument about who was number one. Not one argument from nobody
about Outkast being number one.
It's hands down, they the greatest.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so we can start the opposite way. We can start at number 20, man, and work our way however y'all want to do it. As you can see, they got UGK at number 20.
Okay, so for
go ahead.
So for one, now when you looking at a list like this and you see someone like a Salt and Pepper or someone like a Run DMC, Eric B and Rakim, these are all artists or groups that paved the way for the groups to come later. Can we agree upon that?
Understandable.
Yeah. Yep.
So in that sense, then I would say I think the argument can be made that those groups should get a little bit more, give them a little bit more props because they did it before the other groups. Or can we not say that?
Who was the first? Who? Wasn't like Curtis Blow considered one of the first rappers? I ain't saying he was the first, but wasn't he considered one of the first rappers?
What? You
don't see him on no top 20 list, bro. And he paved the way. You don't see him on no top 20 list at all. And I don't even think he was the actual first, but he was one of them.
Right.
But you never hear his name. You will hear Rakim. You will always hear Rakim name because the motherfucker can rap.
So I guess then where I would go is what's one of these groups that out of the 20 that you would say this is a travesty? Like this, how did they make this list? Is there any that stick out as being that? Like how the fuck
Beastie Boys? Beastie Boys. Look, no. Cypress Hill.
Yeah. I'll say Cypress Hill need to be replaced with Bone, man. And Bone, it wouldn't be 17.
And Beastie Boys need to be replaced with Goody Mob. It wouldn't be 16.
So we got 16 and 17, Cypress Hill, and Bone is not on the list.
Hey, they ain't even on the list, man.
Hold on, y'all just being racist though, because them the white group.
No, we ain't doing it like that, man. Ain't nobody went talking about they got not back. As far as I can remember, went playing no damn Beastie Boys, man, or no Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill was like some Mexican dudes, ain't it? Latino.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah, man.
I ain't play that.
Now that song was, we heard it in a lot of movies back then in the 90s. And commercials and stuff like that, but nah, man, they ain't. Come on, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony supposed to be nah.
Yeah,
and then
go ahead, Cruz.
Oh no, you good.
Yeah, it's about half of the list I could say that I would put Bone above. It's even it's crazy that this, and I'm surprised I ain't heard like a Crazy Bone or a Lazy speak out about this. But they probably don't give a damn. But at the same time, like Outkast, okay, Wu-Tang, New NWA, Tribe Called Quest, Run DMC, like with in this category of groups, man, to not have Bone, I think that's one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest fails of this list.
Yep.
Absolutely. And just looking at the list that and what we see, G Unit in front of UGK, bro.
Yeah. G Unit could come. It's three of these motherfuckers that could come. It's three of them that could come off, dog. It's probably even four. It's four of them that can be removed from the list. Mobb Deep can go.
You tell me
what Mobb Deep did. What Mobb Deep did that was so extravagant.
They brought that feel.
Man,
feel that was different from Mobb Deep.
The list ain't about no feel, man.
And see, I'm gonna be the antagonist in this whole discussion. I already know because I know how y'all feel about the things in the East Coast. And if you look at this list, I don't know where Billboard is based out of, but count the number of New York or East Coast groups on this list. G Unit, Beastie Boys, Naughty by Nature, Mobb Deep.
Majority of them is from the East Coast, bro.
Right. And so I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking there's a certain bias there when we don't have Bone involved in the list.
Yeah.
Is there any?
They don't have Goody Mob on this list, bro.
Yeah, them two that should be on the list. Bone and Goody Mob.
I don't think. Nah, see, a list like this, I man, y'all gonna hate me.
No, man, it's your opinion.
Y'all gonna. Oh, I'm gonna say it. But a Goody Mob. Okay, how many albums did they have?
I believe
Two.
3. I believe 2 or 3. 2 on, I believe.
I think they had 4. 4 that we played, we listened to and played, it hit. I think 4 of them.
Okay, you know how I get with this Wikipedia shit.
I mean, they got Public Enemy at number 6. Come on, bro.
And see, nah, man, when it comes to like the social commentary aspect of it, I agree with them having the De La Souls on there. And the NWAs on there, and the Tribe Called Quest. I agree. Those groups should be on this list simply for doing that and it being popular. Like they were charting at this time. Like speaking about some conscious shit and charting, and that doesn't happen no more. And that's we talk about sometimes about this shit, like that shit not being popular, but they kind of made that shit popular. So I will. And that's one thing about Goody Mob. I kind of got to go back on my shit because Goody Mob does kind of fall into that conscious bag, because it was some street shit, but it was some conscious street shit.
Right. Absolutely. You man, look, I wouldn't put. I know they ain't come out with. I mean, how many albums did Public Enemy come out with, bro?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they got you talking about somebody like Flavor Flav, bro.
Well, nah, he was the mascot. So, and actually, I retract my statements about Goody Mob. 1995 Soul Food, 1998 Still Standing, 1999 World Party, 2004 One Monkey Don't Stop the Show. So yeah, Crucial, you was dead on because the next one was 2013.
Yeah.
And I heard that one, and that shit was not,
that shit was nothing. Yeah.
After the One Monkey Don't Stop No Show, that's kind of where it kind of went downhill. And it's a survival kit, and I never heard this album. 2020 Survival Kit, Goody Mob. So they put out one in 2020 that I didn't even really know about. So I might go check that shit out. I definitely will. Matter of fact, they got Big Boy on it and such. DC Young Fly. How DC Young Fly on a Goody Mob album, but he did it.
So would you put Amigos where they at, or would you even put them on this list?
Crucial?
Let me see. I'm looking at the list.
You would put them
over. You gotta find a way. Yeah, could not. Let me see. If two or three of them could come out, yeah, because this is another group they don't have on there either.
The Locks is one.
Ball and G.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Miss T say,
Ghetto Boy.
Yeah, Ghetto Boy, man. But see, that's the thing. It's only 20 though, man. It's only 20. Because y'all name is, I'm thinking about now. And to tell you the truth, UGK, I don't feel like they could be on the list because it's not a group. It's a duo.
Yo, how you got Outkast on here then,
bro? They shouldn't be on it. Like, so, yeah.
You got Salt and Pepper on
but
here.
You got to look and see what the group, I be telling people this. What the dictionary say, a group is more than one person. When they used to tell us to school to group up, we finna have a group. You go with her, you go with, it's a group, bro. So
find a partner for your group. Yeah,
exactly.
I feel you. I think Miss Harris in there trolling. She say Flav is so sexy. I think she be trolling, man. Miss T, you be trolling. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna let you.
I sent Miss T that link to that video with her favorite rapper dancing. What is his name? NBA Youngboy. She responded to my email, but I ain't say nothing about that shit. You remember that video that you shared, Crucial?
Oh yeah.
That nigga was up there dancing like a woman and shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Yeah,
Don't let me find that shit. Do not let me find that shit. It's on your page, Crucial.
And on that, yeah, it's on my page. And on that same, not on my YouTube page, but on that same video that I seen it, but he was dancing behind a dude. I said, oh man, literally dancing behind a dude. I was like, oh man, he gone off that Four Loco, but he done had too many of them.
Yeah, that Loco. Come on now. Come on now.
Don't let me find it.
But,
I swear, don't let me find it.
But one thing I will say, I do think Fuji should have been higher up, even with all the names. Man, but they catalog though. That's the crazy part. But I guess if the music is so, if the music is powerful, then I don't know. But definitely 8Ball and MJG, the other groups y'all name, it's definitely hard to decipher. With Wu-Tang Clan.
Really, the two that's missing to me, Ball and G and Ghetto Boy.
Yeah, they gotta be on there, man. They gotta be. It's only 20. I hate to see the De La Soul go, but the Wu-Tang Clan, that's one I would say it has to stay. If it's 20 groups, Wu-Tang Clan has to stay. I'm gonna leave it at that. They gotta stay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take nothing from them. They ain't gotta go off the list, but I would have put Run DMC after Outkast.
If they have to stay on this list, they'll be at 20 on me.
Look what Run DMC did. They had the shoe deals with Adidas. They crossed over to rock and roll. They in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bang, they was bad. Of course, people were banging them back in the days. They did stuff for Christmas songs. No, they did so much. They supposed to be number 2, dog, and number 3 would be Bone.
You lucky I can't find that goddamn video. God, I can't find that motherfucker.
The Zesty Dance. The Zest.
I don't see that shit on your page nowhere.
Oh, it ain't on my YouTube page. It's on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook. I don't see that shit on your Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, it's real.
Let me go to your reels then.
But yeah, with a group list, it becomes a little weird, man. I think it's easier to do a list with solo artists because you can match catalogs a little easier. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, we gotta show her favorite rapper, y'all.
Oh no. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. He was feeling that shit, man. He was feeling that shit. Pause. Pause, man. That shit wild. That shit wild. But nah, man, I don't know. That shit, these billboards, man, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. I think we all know that. And I think a lot of groups, they not gonna say nothing, but you know, it's just somebody's opinion. And I wonder how they construct these lists.
And that was gonna be my question. Like, how do they base their list? Like, do they got some people who work in their offices that did this, or did they do it by numbers? Or?
Well, that's what, and what you said, the numbers, I would think since it's Billboard, they would just take the people who got the most top 10, the groups who got the most top 10 hits and put them in list and basically to where a computer do the shit. That's what I would think. But in that case, it can't be that because we know Wu-Tang Clan wasn't just, well, they was on the charts, man. But I think some of these groups, they didn't have that many just chart toppers. Like if they doing it by how many number ones the groups got and putting it in order like that. Because it is Billboard. So they do got the statistics, I guess, to back up a list if they were to make it. Like how they say Whitney Houston is the number one. She's had the number one most R&B in the R&B category. She's number one basically still to this day, I think. Because Beyonce, a lot of her shit falls under other categories besides R&B.
Yeah, just like Michael Jackson.
Right. The pop, king of pop.
Right.
Yeah.
Miss T say throw the whole list away.
Yeah, throw the whole list away. I don't know. I really ain't got too much more on that. If it's something you could think of, boss, we could chop it up about it, man. I know one thing I was talking to boss about earlier was man, with this shit with I think 21 Savage and Drake is about to go on tour, and Drake put some shit on his IG story talking about if anybody got beef with 21 Savage, then this how I'm gonna deal with it. And then he put up a little clip from Degrassi where he's shooting a fake gun. Like,
well,
man,
that's it's lame. It's lame. And something that I was actually gonna go live about, bro. And that what you said, it can play a part in the dumb shit that happens in Black America. Yep, I'm finna take it there because I got to get this off my chest.
go ahead.
I was watching. I woke up yesterday morning and I wanted to do a live, but I just couldn't. I couldn't build up the energy to do it. But I was thinking about the shooting that happened in Baltimore, man. 30 people got shot at a fucking block party, bro. 2 people got killed. And one thing, after I watched it, I seen Stephen A. do a exclusive live, which he normally just touch on sports, man.
Right.
And he's on vacation right now, so he stopped his vacation just to do a broadcast on his YouTube channel. And he was thinking the same shit I was thinking. We always want to Black Lives Matter this, Black Lives Matter that when a cop kill or a white person kill us. White cop, racist motherfucker kill us. But don't people get tired of us killing each other? Don't people have some type of emotion when another brother kill another brother? That shit get on my fucking nerves, and I don't be wanting to hear that shit. Like, I know we get up here with all our brothers up here, and they always say it was because of this, it's because of that.
Right.
Put us in these situations. They got us in these neighborhoods. Man, you still got a choice.
Right. I think it kind of comes down, and I agree with you 100%. I think what they're saying is the social conditioning, the mental conditioning of us makes us not think like that. Because Crucial, we think like this.
Who fault is that, bro? Because we think about shit, we think in logical terms, right?
Right.
If I can say that. We come from some of the same neighborhoods these motherfuckers come from, bro. But we don't think like that. We think smarter. So how can you give an excuse to somebody who came from the same place you came from? The same conditions you came from. But you want to get them as, well, this is in the third. You don't get...
Right.
You better fuck the whole world up when the white people kill us. But you don't do that when a nigga in your hood who don't give a fuck about your neighborhood do it. I don't get that shit, bro. I'm not feeding into that shit no more, bro. Yeah, we know who hands is dirty. We know that when it comes from politics, politicians and all that shit. We know that. But at the same time, it starts in our community. Somebody got to be smart. Stop killing your fucking people, bro. We are evaporating, dog. Right before man, our kids don't have a fucking future if this shit keep happening, bro. Think about it. Think about that shit. They fucking future gonna end before it fucking start because they killing each other off on a daily basis, bro.
And someone may say that you've coped with society's ills better than others. Or like I guess certain people, they have the mental capacity to actually break the shit down and see the shit like that. And then certain people that don't. And I don't really think that's much is true. I just think I ain't gonna lie, niggas just don't give a fuck sometimes. Like that don't be like people will know that shit, and it's not even no ignorant shit. Like it's not even like niggas ignorant, but niggas know the shit and just don't give a fuck type shit.
Like one of my biggest fears is me leaving this earth and leaving my daughter behind and not knowing who gonna protect her when her daddy gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know once she become an adult, she responsible for her life, but at the same time, is there gonna be a man in her life that understand things that I understand and see things the way I see it? Not saying I see things better than anybody else, but you can't sit here and tell me I'm lying about anything I just said, bro.
Right.
Because Stephen A had brought up a hell of a statistic on his live. He said out of 1.9 billion people in the United States of America, 38% of the people that's locked up is white. 38% of the people that's locked up is black. But if you look at the numbers of the people that's actually in America, as far as black and white,
right,
that percentage for black people, that number goes up through the roof.
Yep.
I don't know if his numbers are accurate, but his was like America, black America is 13.8%, white America 58%. It's more Hispanics in the United States than it is blacks, bro. That's a fucking problem. Yeah. Come on, man. So, and if you look at those numbers, let's say those numbers are correct, because we know everybody when they do the what they call it, surveys, what they call them damn things, when they try to check the population.
When they go door to door,
everybody don't send that shit in. We know that, but okay, you can do a fucking guesstimate. If those numbers are correct, bro, and we steady killing each other off, you got to realize we at a disadvantage because not only are the white people killing us, we killing each other too. Now, I'm not saying white people don't kill white people because they do. I'm not saying that. That shit happens all the time. But the percentage is a lot higher on how many people they got in America than we do.
Right.
And all we doing is just taking away. We just taking away over some stupid, goofy shit, bro.
I'm gonna play this because I didn't. I remember you told me about this Baltimore situation, but I'm gonna play this real quick.
Yeah, Marley, the census. That's what it's called. Okay.
Census, yeah.
We're coming on air here with some breaking news. Baltimore City Police are investigating a mass shooting in South Baltimore. Fox 45 was first to the scene and online, sending a team of reporters that tell us gunfire broke out at a block party at the Brooklyn Homes, wounding dozens of people. Fox 45's Vince Hill is on the scene. Vince, what are you learning this morning?
Yeah, Taylor, let me go ahead and show you this crime scene and just how extensive it is. Now, you can see investigators in the background still collecting evidence. Now, this happened around 12:30, so go ahead and take a look at the video of this scene when we showed up around 1 o'clock this morning. Acting Commissioner Richard Worley just about an hour ago providing details on this shooting. Here's what he had to say.
Good morning. Just after 12:30 a.m. this morning, officers received numerous calls for a shooting at 800 Gretna Court. Upon officers' arrival, we located multiple victims suffering from gunshot wounds. We located one female adult deceased on the scene. 9 additional victims were transported from the location to area hospitals. Additionally, we had 20 other victims walk into hospitals throughout the region. Our detectives are currently working an extensive crime scene. The 2 deceased victims we have are both adults. We have 3 other victims who are in critical condition. Our hearts and prayers are going out to the families, sending out to the families and friends of these victims, as well as the community and our entire city. This is an extensive crime scene. Our detectives are going to be here quite a while. If anyone saw anything or knows anything, please call 911 or call local Metro Crime Stoppers, 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. We have members of our fire department, Officer Emergency Management, as well as other jurisdictions working with us to try to determine a motive. Again, please call 1-866.
Shooters here at this scene. Back out here live. Again, a mass shooting leaving 27 people injured, 2 dead. For now, we're live in Baltimore. Vincent Hill.
That shit, wow. So
Now,
that's
bro. My fault. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, all I was gonna say is that's some automatic firepower, fully automatic. It sounds fully automatic to me. That don't sound. That ain't no single shot shit going on. It don't sound like.
Yeah, no. 30 people. It had to be. But the thing is, man, you could even go as far as saying these guns are being placed in these neighborhoods. But let's go back a step further. You can ask New this. Because I looked this up myself. Baltimore is one of the strictest places to get guns. You got to go through so much to get a goddamn gun, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So if this type of stuff is happening in Baltimore where they got strict gun laws, that makes the world even scarier, bro. Because it makes you wonder, okay, if they're not going somewhere and buying them legally and taking the proper steps to buy these guns and be able to carry these guns, and how are they getting them? A lot of people say, well, the white people dropping them off in the neighborhood.
In that theory, I think maybe in some cases they said with the George Floyd, there was boxes of, grenades and shit being dropped off around the riots and all of that shit. We could say that, but, it's who you know. I don't care what state you in. Somebody know how to get some guns,
right?
Regardless of what the law is, and I don't think it's that difficult if you know certain people.
Right. Miss T said they getting them off the streets, but where the streets getting them from? They coming from somewhere. I mean, and 9 times out of 10, they're not coming from the neighborhood, because if you got these strict gun laws, they have to be getting them from somewhere outside of the city. They have to. You feel what I'm saying? So it doesn't take much to go out of town and go buy a gun. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. I understand that. But at the same time, you know what you're facing if you get caught with that gun. You know what you're facing, because the laws are so fucking strict. So for a person to be able to do what these people did, 30 people got shot. Luckily, only 2 died. Now, my heart goes out to that family, those families. Man, come on, bro. You still had to think about before you shot the gun. Go ahead, bro.
I think I kind of look at it like exactly the same as drugs. I mean, shit, Baltimore ain't growing shit, and they not producing cocaine in Baltimore. Like, yeah, that shit it's coming from internationally. It's probably coming from a piece of everywhere, But once it get in these 50 states, these interstates, man, you can hop on one interstate and go halfway across the country, hop on another interstate and be on the other side of the country. Like, so I think obviously it's coming from other places. It's definitely, yeah, it's moving through state lines.
What's your thoughts, man? Quiet over there, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
No, I feel the same way, man. We know it's coming from somewhere, man, because then dude coming from the streets, shoot, I definitely knew how I used to get mine, so pretty sure that's how everybody else getting theirs too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a difficult process, especially being in some of these environments, man. I don't think it's that difficult. I think it's easier in a place like Texas, where you can go to a gun show with a Texas ID and purchase you a gun. But
do you think that, okay, just hypothetically speaking, when they make some of these movies, you think some of the movie, I'm just saying any movie except for a horror movie, but when they make these other type of movies, do you think they fictional or most of it real? Because if you do think that, then when they gather up all these guns out the streets, it be crooked cops that get them guns and put them right back out to gang members.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And they put it back out and it circulates right on around. And that could go on in what it is, 51 states. That shit can go on. We ain't even gonna count Hawaii. That shit can go at least to 25 states, and then them guns can just get spread out from there.
Same way they do drugs.
Exactly.
They confiscate all these drugs. You think they flush them bitches down the toilet or burn them in an incinerator somewhere? Fuck no. They put them right back in the streets.
They sitting in the what is it? The police, the processing room, where they put this is our evidence. They take the picture and shit. They be smiling and cheesing and shit. They lay the shit down on the table like they did T.I. with all them damn guns. I ain't mean to say that, but I had to. Like he about to go to World War III out this bitch. I don't know what was going on, but he felt the need. Let me stop.
Look, I got a lot of guns, and I only shot one of my guns, and I just shoot them like on like New Year's Eve or some shit like that. I've never had to shoot my gun, and I pray to God that I die without having to shoot them. I can pass them on to my kids. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I only have my guns for protection. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how crazy the world is. I don't go buy guns to go shoot up people's neighborhoods and shit like that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to protect my family. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers, they go buy guns and just go commit these heinous crimes. I don't get this shit, bro.
Hey, it's a funny story. Hey, you remember this shit about when we went to get Taylor one day and we got pulled over by the police? My guy had just came and bought. He was just coming from. Where you went at that was a pawn shop or a gun store?
That was a pawn shop. I had bought they AR-20.
Hey, I swear I was going to jail, boy. Hey, and the only way they ran my name and didn't know I was convicted felon was because I changed the date. I changed the year to date. He ain't asked me no ID or nothing. He asked me what year I was born in. I gave him my real name and everything else. The only thing I changed was the damn date, the year I was born. I was like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
But see, the thing is, when he pulled us over, I off the rip. I said, I got guns in the back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I had my gun in the back seat. I told him off rip, I got guns, but I'm licensed to carry, goddammit. And he was like, cool. He ran it, boom, boom. He ain't do shit. He let us go.
Right. Yep. See, I've even seen here in Plano, Texas. I've even seen, my brother what he had. He had a little pistol in the it wasn't even. He's not even licensed to carry, and they took it, and he got it. He basically went to the courthouse and got it a couple days later. And at the time when he got pulled over, they took it and they let him go. But he just went, showed his ID or whatnot, and went and got it back because it's just not that big of a deal type of thing. And along with that, it's collectors. Like there's people who, like, boss, you sound like you a gun collector. Like it's kind of like a hobby. Like you just like these motherfuckers. And
No, I was getting a gun every year. I started liking them. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
even though I wasn't even shooting them, I started liking them motherfuckers, bro.
it's like a tattoo or something. Like people, they say once you get one tattoo, you just start getting more.
Yep.
Like that, and you're not the only one, man, that I heard to say that, man, because it's one of them things where it's kind of like a hobby at the same time. So I understand that as well.
Miss T said it ain't no damn hobby. I mean, I like guns, man. I love guns, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to have to shoot them at nobody. But I will. You step foot in here unannounced, and I feel like you're finna cause me bodily harm. I'm not shooting to hurt you. I'm shooting at your head. I want you dead because you shouldn't have came to my house. Sorry.
So there was a shooting, what was it, Saturday, where I seen Dot talking about that, and that's the one crucial that you put in the group. What happened with that? Was it first of all, was that a black dude? The one that happened July 3rd?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know.
It wasn't it a mass shooting Philadelphia or some shit? What was it, Philadelphia?
No, I think the one I posted was this one.
Oh, the one you posted was this one. Okay.
Yeah.
I swore it was one in Philadelphia.
No, yeah, it was one in Philadelphia. It happened on the 3rd. It happened on the 3rd. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see if I can find that shit.
Huh? Fort Worth. Nah, there was another one the same day. You said it was two.
The one in Fort Worth, and then there was one in somewhere else.
Miss T say Monday.
See if I can find that screenshot she put in the group.
No, she said there was two.
Okay, it was gunman opens fire random in Philadelphia streets, killing 4 before he is arrested. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I'm talking about right there.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
All right. I'm gonna take this down. But yeah, I guess in that I seen something when Dot was talking about it. He was saying something like there was a person who seen it going on, and he tried to defend, or he, I guess, started shooting at the gunman or something. Well, I don't know. I don't know that story. I probably should have looked into that, but I didn't know we was gonna go into this bag. But he got arrested as well. That's what Dot was saying, that the person who started shooting at him got arrested. Like, what? How he the hero? How the fuck you?
Oh, that's the wrong one. My fault.
Yeah, let me take this off.
Beginning to learn more. A story on Action News is the latest development on the mass shooting in Philadelphia's King Sessing neighborhood. As the investigation into this senseless tragedy continues, we are beginning to learn more about those who were killed. Action News reporter Bob Brooks live for us now at police headquarters with what we know this evening. Bob.
Shari, 5 killed. They were all males, and they had friends, family. I can tell you, people who love them dearly. And tonight we spoke with the mother of a victim. She wants no time to be wasted in getting justice from this killer. These are the names of the 5 victims. They range in ages from 15 to 59, all males. One of them is 22-year-old Lashad Merritt. We spoke with his mother, Marie, today, who says he was her baby, the youngest of 5.
The youngest, the brightest. He was good. He was a good kid. He was. and I'm going to miss him so much.
Sources tell Action News the alleged killer is 40-year-old Kim Brady Carricker. It's believed this security video shows part of the beginning of the rampage. The shooter firing at an SUV with a rifle at the corner of 56th Street and Chester Avenue. At a news update today, Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner said he hopes Carricker will spend the rest of their life in prison.
But I can tell you this, the man who did this is in custody. The man who did this will be facing multiple counts of murder and will also be facing multiple counts of aggravated assault as a first-degree felony, weapons charges, among others.
The attack began around 8:20 last night. The scene encompasses a whole city block. Detectives say the suspect moved on foot shooting until responding officers cornered Carricker in the 1600 block of Fraser Street and made the arrest.
Again, I commend these officers for their unwavering bravery. Their swift actions undoubtedly saved additional lives.
Detectives also believe this was all planned out. Carricker was armed with a rifle, a handgun, bulletproof vest, and a scanner. However, they say it appears the victims.
So is that a tranny?
Despite what it.
Bro, I was asking the same shit because they said she, and then they said it was a man. I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't no man. Is that a man or a woman?
Investigators
wow,
uncover
man.
as a motive. Marie Mary just doesn't understand what could compel someone to do this.
Some maniac walking around just shooting. For what? We probably would never know why, but you took my son. You took my baby.
But as a result, she says they'll have to face justice.
You need a rot. You need a rot in jail.
Oh, man.
You need to, because that was wrong.
Okay, Shari, I know everyone is anxious for the next steps in the judicial process for this. Carricker's arraignment is tomorrow. That's when formal charges will be announced. The district attorney expects they will not get bail. Tonight, reporting live outside Philadelphia Police Headquarters, Bob Brooks.
With his her little ugly.
What the hell? That's the second transsexual. Wasn't the other one that was going through the school, that was a transsexual too.
Yep.
Golly.
Miss T got a question. Has anyone ever been shot? Not me.
I've been shot. I've been shot with a BB gun in my ass. My brother.
I got shot with a BB gun. Yep. My back.
My brother shot me in the ass with a BB gun one time, and it was one of them pump up BB. You remember them BB guns? You used to pump them motherfuckers up. You be sitting there pumping it 20 times, and it's supposed to make that shit shoot harder and shit. He pumped that shit up and shot me in the ass. But nah, I haven't been shot.
Yeah, Lalo shot me with a fucking pellet gun, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I took a couple. Man.
Took a couple.
Yeah, one in the foot, one in the thigh.
How I feel, Crucial?
But the one in the foot, I didn't even know I was shot in the foot. But the one in the thigh, shit. Just like they say, but that be burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, that's a blessing. You know, it ain't hitting no arteries and things. Because the thing is, man, you got arteries running through your legs. You got arteries everywhere.
Yep.
You know, you think it's just a shot in the heart or the head is the grave digger, but along with that, you can get shot in the leg and they can do the same thing because the artery, if it hit that artery.
That's why Sean Taylor died. The football player who played for Washington Redskins, he got shot in his leg, bro, in his leg and died.
Right.
It hit his artery.
Right. And I just, you know, I haven't, my brother, man, I hate to even say it, but recently had an altercation with some shit, and thankfully that, you know, it didn't hit nothing major. It's like a calf went in and went out type of thing, and he walking around now. So,
damn,
that shit was wild. That shit a couple months ago, actually. So,
glad he all right, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, man. We definitely just want to come up here and do a live with our people, you know, share what we found out and chat with y'all a little bit. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before we leave?
Shit, I'm good, man. Good. Salute to the people in here, man. Salute to the chat. Once again. Definitely Friday. Definitely Friday. We'll do the release again this Friday. New or unheard. I won't say new because it's shit. I recorded this shit in 2016. But I never uploaded on YouTube. I was going through some old songs and found this one. I was like, oh, this is a little gem right here. Something for the ladies. So most definitely that'll be on Friday around 11 o'clock. That will be dropping on this channel we on right now. So
most definitely. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man, and see y'all on the flip side. We're gonna end it on a light note, a happy note, man. On having some fun. So we're gonna play Have a Good Time, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
Yeah. This is I'm a hammer in this.
I hit the club with a big bag, like what a chick said. Too many niggas on the floor, we gotta fix that. I seen more chicks popping up at a kickback. Well, I'ma light this bitch up like a lit black. So sit back, the song for the big bag. I see a bad little breeze, gotta get there. Shit, yeah, I'ma holler, you can sit there. Cause I don't know how many models I'ma get, yeah. Bottle at the bottle, watch the pretty models follow me. Be jerking at the party, after party, they gon' swallow me. I'm sorry, let me stop this, I'm just geeking like a rocket. If you ain't speaking on the top, it's hard, baby, I can holler at you. Speaking about $1 coming out, it's not a problem, cause I'm trying to make it hollow. If you want, then you can follow. I can be your baby father for your throat. I load you up until you choke. And tell my driver, let's go, let's go. If you look real good and you keep that body looking right, this is your night. If you got that bag and you spend your money, you can spend it how you like. You can spend it how you like. Have a good time. I'm about to make a toast. I put my glass up. She put her ass up, so I threw some cash up. She got her own bag in the back of that dump truck, like them boys in Dick County. I'm trying to ride a big dump. She can get what she want. I give her what she needs, and then her head go up and down like she got a sneeze. Then I'ma bless her. Shawty already blessed her. God already blessed her. And me, I'm just trying to catch up, like an interception. I'm just trying to catch her. I'm hot dog, no ketchup, and I'm just trying to undress her. Release some pressure. We taking every measure, and if I gotta put the work in, then put me on schedule. Well, big girls need love too. Skinny girls need a hug too. You can be 42, 52. I done seen them lift 32. I don't guess that clean. I'll be in between. I'll take a milk and dive in a swish. In this. Feel good and you keep that body looking right. Keep your body looking right, baby. Body looking right, baby. It's your night, baby. It's your night. That bag and you spend your money how you like. You can spend it how you like, baby. Good time. You gon' have a good time, baby.
Loving how she feeling the vibe. I took one good look, it's going down tonight. She winked her eye, caught her strutting in about 11 o'clock. One time, is you ready or not? She said, I got all night. No red wine, cause I got on white. Yeah, just my type, it's going down tonight. Tonight. She got her high heels on. Loving the way she moves. Loving the way. Grown folks in the building. And she had a long week at work, she tryna freak and flirt. I can't blame you, do what you do, and I'ma do me, is that cool? She said, yeah, I'm just trying to have a good time. Come on in. One time.
If you look real